Okay, according to this, it says I'm live. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm a few minutes early. By a few minutes, I mean like 4. So I'll be waiting to see if anybody joins me in the chat. Ooh, wow, that's really fuzzy. For some reason, there we go. I'm not sure what that was about. For some reason, YouTube is actually going through this in a really weird type of way. This video is being produced, broadcast, however, in a different manner. It's not the way I've done it in the past. Oh, okay. Says I got 2 people here. Awesome. So what we're doing tonight is the official launch of the McDonald's Spicy Chicken Sandwich. I've decided to do a live stream to basically discuss what it tastes like, how it compares, the texture, the juiciness, the crispiness. I mean, all the goodness of these sandwiches. I mean, it's something that I always really look forward to. It's I mean, I love food. Hey Zudis, big orders, we're ready. Well, I can tell you I've already got Popeyes here with me. I've already got McDonald's here with me. I am at this point, I think, just waiting on Chic Fil-A, which may have just arrived. So let me check that really quickly. Just ate the Mickey D's spicy chicken. It was the bomb. Hey, can you guys hear me? How do you like the stream so far? So Chick-fil-A has not arrived yet. I'm waiting for that to do so. Oh no. That's terrible. I'm asking whether or not you guys can hear me due to the fact that this is a different setup on YouTube than what I'm normally used to. Excellent. So Chick-fil-A is not here yet. We're waiting on Chick-fil-A. I am going to end up doing this in a unique way. I probably will end up quartering the sandwiches. So we've got the chef's knife here. We're going to quarter the sandwich, and we're gonna take a sample of each. If this stream goes well, if a lot of people end up viewing this stream at some point in the future, what I will do is I will set up an additional channel literally to talk about food, whether it's at the restaurant, in the kitchen. I mean, we're gonna I mean, I like cooking. I mean, for a few of you that are friends with me on Facebook, for those that are in the chat, You've seen a few of the cooking videos that my girlfriend has posted that I'm tagged in. So I like to spend a little time in the kitchen. Food talk, book it. All right, I've already got my first subscriber to my second channel. Excellent. Oh, is he? We're checking the status right now on Chick-fil-A. It looks like Chick-fil-A did just show up. So let me go grab that. Okay, somebody's saying my Chick-fil-A is here and it's not here, so I got to see what's going down. Oh, my mistake. It wasn't the Chick-fil-A that arrived. It was a notification that the Popeyes had arrived. When you do all this in the same app, it's hard to keep track of 3 orders in the same app when you are literally, I'm kind of wishing all these guys had run into each other in the hallway. Then we could have had a confessions from the Uber Eats, but unfortunately that didn't end up happening. We're nowhere even close to that. Oh, dude, don't even say that. The building next door, that's not even cool. No. You know how much I hate that. Are you kidding? I'm scared that they actually put pickles on one of these. Because with 3 orders, 3 sandwiches, that somebody messed this up. Yeah, that somebody absolutely messed this up. I think it's going to happen. I think that's what we're in for. I will try to power through it if that's the case. Pickles, extra sauce. Oh, I can't do extra sauce at this point. So I still love spicy food, but I will say that something ended up happening to me about 6 months ago, 7 months ago. Zudis can attest to this, where I was eating spicy stuff just fine, and then all of a sudden, like, my tongue quit on me. Anytime I eat something spicy now, I really have a problem. Like, it feels like my tongue is literally being stabbed with a knife. The Chick-fil-A is almost here. It will be at my door shortly. So let me ask you all in the chat, if you considering it is dinner time here on the East Coast, what did you all have for dinner? What did you enjoy? Oh, the other thing, I did do this, although I didn't do it from all 3 places because I don't think Popeyes actually offers one. Is from Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. I got the chocolate shake for both. So, and I'll tell you right now, hands down, if memory serves, because I haven't had both shakes side by side, that the chocolate shake from McDonald's from Chick-fil-A is usually better. So, shots fired. Oh, you got the mighty hot sauce with it. I didn't realize they brought back the mighty hot sauce along with the spicy nuggets. They must have had some sitting around in a warehouse somewhere. I would imagine that happens with most of the specialty items that like Burger King, McDonald's, or Chick Fil-A or whatever fast food chain actually does. Like they must make enough where they've always got something left over that the other two don't have. The chicken trifecta. That either sounds like the name of a really bad D&D campaign or some sort of pop band somewhere. Or a children's mafia. Chicken trifecta could sound like a children's mafia. Ooh, best hot sauce. I don't know. McDonald's had a really good buffalo sauce years ago when they had the chicken selects. What do we got? Nope. That's not the... This is not the Twitter notification that I'm looking for. I'm hoping the sandwich is like literally here, like soon. Like is it here? Is it delivered? Are we actually good this time? What's going on? Well, it's not tracking anymore, so let's go take a look. I wasn't paying attention to this guy close enough, so I'm a little scared. Okay, here we are, Chick-fil-A. It's here. And the shake. So we're gonna set this here off to the side. And we're gonna do this piece by piece. So first we're gonna unpackage, as you can hear me ruffling around. For those of you that go through the drive-thru a lot, I don't know if you're a big fan of how they put tape over these bags now to try and keep the heat in. But, as a delivery, getting it delivered, it's helpful, but it's also a pain when you try to unpackage. So, of course, here we have the chicken sandwich packaging, spicy. I mean, it doesn't say spicy on it. The only indication you get is the actual order menu ticket. So that's what Chick-fil-A does. If you're not very familiar with Chick-fil-A. With Popeyes. That is not. Oh, here's the other actually little bit of info that I got to give everybody when I was doing this order. If you're doing the order through Uber Eats, you cannot get just a spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes. You actually have to get a meal. So I also, later, I will be snacking on the large Cajun spicy potatoes and gravy. So Popeyes, of course, we have the white packaging. Just the chicken sandwich is what it says. Really no indication of what's inside. If it's a plain, if it's a spicy, it's just plain packaging. And then, of course, we have our friends at McDonald's, where tonight's package has an order sticker on it, but see, it's white packaging, very similar to that of the of the Popeyes packaging, that white, although it's really only got a it's got a flame on it. You can see it says spicy chicken sandwich. I hope this is actually displaying correctly for you guys. For me, it looks like it's in reverse. So yeah, let's pop these open. So just by feeling the package, just by little dessert. Buttermilk. Wait, no, not the buttermilk tenders, Mapes. I'm talking the chicken selects. Gosh. All right. Oh no. so we're feeling these sandwiches out. And I was sorry, I was just trying to read the comments everybody was putting in the chat. Feeling these sandwiches out, they all feel roughly about the same. I would say that the packaging is more similar on the Popeyes and the McDonald's, where with Chick-fil-A you have more of a glossy packaging. But that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for this. You guys are here for the sandwich. So we've got the knife. As I said, I'm gonna cut each one of these up so I can get a quick sample. And then I also have a milkshake to try and keep the spice down. So this is the Popeyes sandwich. So the McDonald's versus the Popeyes right here. You can kind of see this. So this is McDonald's. This is Popeyes. You can definitely see that the Popeyes chicken is plumper. That it is a more substantial chicken breast than what McDonald's has going. And then this is the Chick-fil-A. So when we look at McDonald's compared to the Chick-fil-A, again, the Chick-fil-A looks like it is a bit more substantial than the McDonald's sandwich. Not by much. The McDonald's sandwich might be a little flatter and a little wider, where the Chick-fil-A is a bit thicker. They all choose a slightly different bun, so that's also something to be noted. Out of all the sandwiches as well, the Popeyes sandwich actually does feel like it was probably hotter. It has more condensation on the sandwich. It's a little more moist than the other two. Okay. Now let's just get a straw here. That way I, again, don't burn my mouth. Thanks, mates. I definitely try to be on point. I try to give you guys, whether it's food talk, it's tech talk, it's game talk, I try to give you guys the best information possible. Chick-fil-A does have a very mighty tasty chocolate shake. All right, now that I've cooled myself down, here we go. So actually, I'm going to leave this up to the chat, guys. Which sandwich am I starting with? McDonald's, Popeyes, or Chick-fil-A? All right. Mickey D's it is. So here we've got, I've sliced the sandwich in half. You can also see, so inside the sandwich, this is why I did this. This is the inside. It looks pretty good. Again, nothing out of the ordinary. I would say it's definitely looks juicier and better than the buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich, which was in its original inception was pretty good, but as it went on, it became dry and really dense. It became dry and dense. It was almost like a hockey puck. But here we go. Okay, so the McDonald's spicy chicken sandwich. The first bite you take immediately is not going to kick you, but if you give it a few seconds, that spicy pepper sauce is going to explode in your mouth. It's going to leave you with a deep sense of flavor and spice. Now, I think a lot of what McDonald's sandwich has to owe to its spiciness is the pepper sauce. I do think the patty itself has a decent amount of spice to it, but that pepper sauce actually really just completes the package. It's a really interesting flavor, really creamy. Second bite. Yeah, no, I had to take a second bite. I wasn't sure if the first bite was big enough. And it's definitely a decent offering, but that's looking at the chicken sandwich in a vacuum. We need to move on. So next, and what I will do before I take a bite is I will cleanse the palate with a bit of shake. But here we have the Chic Fil-A spicy chicken sandwich, and you can see that again. It's fairly juicy, especially to the touch. Like you can feel that, and I would say definitely, as we could see on the outside, that the chicken is probably a bit plumper than the McDonald's sandwich. The skin also on it feels a bit flakier when you go to peel the skin. And even if you roll the skin in your fingers, like you can get a sense that this chicken sandwich is definitely going to be crispier than the McDonald's offering. Not saying that the McDonald's offering is terrible, but I feel that the skin on the McDonald's offering, if you're comparing it to the Chick-fil-A sandwich, is a tad soft. So let's take a bite into this one. And let's see how we do here. Now, I have an opinion. Hold on, but I didn't cleanse the palate, so we need to do that. And I will take another bite, and we will go again. The total drink count for this order is 3. So you can see this piece of skin right here. I mean, pretty substantial. And it's pretty crispy. So the Chick-fil-A sandwich, definitely juicier and more substantial than the McDonald's sandwich. The way they fry the sandwich, the edges of the skin get turned basically into those crispy bits, which give it a good amount of crunch. The sandwich itself, the patty. So on the Chick-fil-A sandwich, unlike the McDonald's sandwich, doesn't have any sauce. There's no mayo. There's no spicy sauce. Like all the spice that you're getting from the Chick-fil-A sandwich comes from the patty itself. So that's one really important thing to note there. If you're looking for a certain kind of spice, because the spice that you have in your chicken sandwich is going to depend what you're looking for. If you want that creamy, spicy sauce, then maybe McDonald's will be your go-to. Chick-fil-A, of course, does have offerings, and we can talk about that after, but that would be more of a food hack. So I don't feel that's fair to actually compare that in the main review here. Okay, so this is the Popeyes sandwich. So the Popeyes sandwich, as you can see, really fat. Like, I mean, it's big. Like even compared to the Chick-fil-A sandwich, like this sandwich is just big. So there is sauce on this sandwich. I would actually have to look up to see what the sauce is. There's also yep, they screwed this up. There's pickle on it. There you go, guys. I knew 1 out of 3 orders wasn't gonna make it through properly. All 3 of these sandwiches, I made sure that there was no pickle on it so that they were all on a fair. Well, I tried to make sure that there was no pickle on it because they were all on a fair grounding. I do not care for dill pickles. If you care for dill pickles, that will be an extra. That will be a bit extra that you can add to the complexity of the sandwich. So here we go. Here is the Popeyes Spicy Chicken Sandwich. Ugh. Whoa. Okay. So let's talk about Popeyes. So out of wow. Wow. I should have grabbed a napkin for this. Woo. Woo. Ah. Ooh. That's a little. So Popeye sandwich, it's got a unique flavor to it. When you're discussing, the spice. As I said, I have a little aversion to spice now. I still like it, but it's very hard on my tongue. It's like somebody's taking needles and poking it. So okay, so Popeyes. It's a plump chicken. It's a different set of spices versus the other 2 chickens. I would say that the spices are more in line with definitely Cajun spices. I'm not sure if the spice really comes from the sauce or it comes from the chicken itself, you can actually see that last sandwich is spicy enough. I'm crying. So out of the 3 sandwiches, it's the spiciest. Oh yeah, the 3 sandwiches, it's the spiciest. Out of the 3 sandwiches, like McDonald's comes in with a flavorful explosion. Chic Fil-A's is a nice, constant, steady heat from the first bite to the last. Popeyes, like if you're gonna get the Popeyes Spicy Chicken Sandwich, you better make sure you like heat. Like, this thing is not playing around. It's coming to town. It's gonna punch you in the mouth, and you're not gonna forget it for a while. As you can see, I'm really sucking on the shake, and it's so far not really alleviating a lot of the spice that I have going on. So now there's 2 ways to look at this sandwich review for me. And that is versus Popeyes. Wait. Well, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get to that in a second, Zudis. If you're looking at a spicy chicken sandwich, and depending upon how much heat that you actually like in your chicken sandwich, the McDonald's offering is a really good offering. It's flavorful, but yet spicy. I mean, if you get 2 of them, then yeah, you maybe can start getting up to 1 bite Popeyes spice, but like you're really at that point assaulting your senses with the spice. And this is assuming you don't have anything to try and cleanse the palate or try and cool your palate down. If I'm looking at all 3 sandwiches, I feel that they all have something very unique to offer. If we're looking at the quality of the sandwich, I would say that Chick-fil-A still reigns supreme in the quality, where it's a good sized chicken patty. It's tender, it's juice, it's got the crispy bits if you like a bit of crunch. It's really well rounded. Now, if you're looking for flavor, McDonald's really the spicy, the pepper spice sauce really offers a nice, creamy, subtle, spicy flavor. It's not too intense. It's for people that like spice, but they're not crazy about spice. They're not the people that are going to go out and say, "Hey, get me a bottle of Frank's red hot, extra hot sauce and let me take that home and put it on everything." It's not the people that you see on YouTube that are going out and getting that ghost pepper or extreme Scoville pepper and then dumping a gallon of milk on themselves. Those type of people would definitely serve themselves well going to Popeyes and asking them to do something a little special to their sandwich. So depending on what mood I'm in for, it really is between McDonald's and Chick-fil-A as far as the best sandwich. At this point in my life and the way that my taste buds react to spice, Popeyes is just out. It's too hot. I can't, like, it's I enjoy the flavor. but it's too painful on my tongue. I just can't do it. Now that we've kind of discussed that, we've really narrowed it down between Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. I guess the other thing that I want to talk about is, of course, with all fast food restaurants, and as some of you in the chat have known me previously as the Fry Daddy, which may be what I would call a second food channel. There are hacks that you can do to a sandwich to get it to be how you want it to be. So if you want more spice on your Chick-fil-A sandwich, you can get it to a Popeyes level, but maybe you're adding a sriracha sauce, because Chick-fil-A offers an excellent sriracha sauce. I've had it quite a few times on my morning hash browns, which Chick-fil-A offers a great morning hash brown. And I've had it on their chicken sliders, and it really actually pairs well with some of the chicken that they offer. So that's a hack that you could do to add some spice to your Chick-fil-A sandwich if it's not quite spicy enough for you. And then with the Popeyes, if you're looking a little bit more for that Chick-fil-A crisp, those crispy bits on the end, you might be able to get them to cook the patty just a little bit longer. To see if they can crisp up the breading on that. Where I feel McDonald's actually falls short in this regard is that McDonald's patty itself, like if you pull this off, like I can feel that there's, like when I pull this thing apart, like in your hand, this bit of chicken feels crispy, but when you throw it in your mouth, well, okay, there's a little bit of crisp there. But typically, I haven't found that's the way the most of the sandwich is. So I don't know if there's enough breading on the McDonald's sandwich to really get you a good portion of crispy bits when you're chewing on that sandwich. So that's why I say the Chick-fil-A sandwich, even with this offering, still reigns supreme. It is still the best chicken sandwich in the industry. You know, some people might ask me, well, hey, Armand, what do you think about Wendy's new jalapeno cheese chicken sandwich, the spicy variant? I've had it. It's not in this head-to-head competition. It sucks. It's like Wendy's really need to do more work on that chicken patty. They really had a great sandwich several years ago, and I don't know what happened. That's a whole other discussion about business economics and the way things go. But the quality of a lot of this food over the years has gone downhill. They've found ways to cut corners. I mean, they claimed improved quality, but even if you look at specialty items, the first batch of that specialty item versus the last batch that the store gets usually isn't of the same quality. And I think the same is true as we move forward in time from the release of a new product line at a fast food restaurant versus something that has been there for quite a bit of time. The flavors don't pop as much. The texture isn't as good. The chicken itself could be dense, as I was talking about earlier with the McDonald's buttermilk sandwich. Like when that sandwich first came out, that was actually a pretty good sandwich. But over time, it just seemed like the chicken became like dense and lifeless, and it really wasn't a sandwich worth getting. I'm a little afraid that if this spicy chicken sandwich is around on the McDonald's menu for a good period of time, that may actually happen to this sandwich too, just so McDonald's can pad the bottom line. It's because if that's what if that's what they've got you trained to like, and you're like, well, maybe the next one will be better. Maybe the next one will be better. Then you're always going to go back and you're always going to keep ordering, but you're not going to get it. It's like chasing, from what some people have said to me over the years, it's like chasing a high. You never catch that first high that you ever got. I mean, whether it's whether it's booze, drugs, love, or rock and roll, there's always only a first time for everything once. There's never a no second time. This isn't George Lucas's Star Wars. Experience it again for the first time, because there are no two first times. So let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. They just need to have one and do it right. Yeah, no, of course they do. They need to have one chicken sandwich, do it right, do what they're supposed to do. I do think that it was good for them to offer an original and a spicy. Being that I am doing, I did Popeyes, McDonald's, and Chic Fil-A this evening. I only did the spicy variant. I wasn't getting 6 sandwiches. I can't eat 6 sandwiches. I don't know if I could actually get through the 3, especially with the Popeyes being as spicy. I might be up all night in agony if I were to do that. I am not repeating that, Zudis. Farmer Taz, maybe it was just a bad cook. Wants his $15. Oh, Farmer Taz, I am not getting into the $15 argument. When I worked at fast food, we made $6 an hour. Most of our raises became minimum wage increases. And that was back in the year 2000. So 20 years later, we're talking more than double the income in 20 years, which, that leads you to the thing. Is it really the minimum wage problem, or is it a cost of living problem? And cost of living is not keeping up for any of us, whether you're at the minimum wage or whether you're making a good salary. Your yearly income increase isn't necessarily keeping up with it. No, I don't think I could have pulled it off, Zudis. There's no way. I'm not that hungry. Well, yeah, Uber, of course, has a business to run too. I mean, you have Uber Eats, of course. Uber Eats does charge you a fee to bring you your food. The fee, of course, does account in, and you got to tip the driver. So you are adding on a substantial amount to an order to get it delivered, just like you would if you were getting it delivered from a pizza place, because the pizza place charges you for the delivery fee, which doesn't actually go to the driver. The delivery fee goes to the company itself for gas or maintenance on the vehicle, I'm assuming. And then you have to do it separate. The only difference is with Uber Eats is you have a service fee, then you have a delivery fee, and then they expect you to tip on top of that. So I'm not touching that one. I don't know, Mapes, I guess you could say it caught me off guard, but it's where the McDonald's was a slow, subtle explosion of flavor. The Popeyes, as the song says, came in like a wrecking ball. Chick-fil-A. So, guys, that is really my opinion this evening on these 3 sandwiches. McDonald's, valiant try. I think it'll sell well. I don't think it's dethroning Chick-fil-A anytime soon. If you are in a place where you can't get Chick-fil-A, I would recommend getting the McDonald's sandwich. A lot of people are a lot closer to a McDonald's than a Chick-fil-A. But if you do have a Chick-fil-A around, there are hacks that you can do to your Chick-fil-A sandwich to add spice to it. But the base sandwich in and of itself is an excellent sandwich. It's an excellent flavor, an excellent amount of spice. Chick-fil-A really seemed to get the equation right. It's like they were doing some sort of special kitchen calculus with this sandwich, and they just hit the mark that the other ones just haven't quite figured out where to go and get to that 2+2. What sandwich will I finish right now? I would finish the Chick-fil-A first. Ah. Does the Uber Eats fee climb based on how much you order? It is based on availability of drivers, based on distance. I don't think the fee. I think that's how the delivery fee is done, and then the service fee, I think, is a base fee. I have another milkshake sitting in a bag behind me, and I have Dr. Pepper sitting, a large Dr. Pepper sitting on the kitchen counter. No, none of these restaurants actually offer Pepsi. They're all Coke products. I mean, I have Pepsi in the house. There is Pepsi in the house. There's Pepsi in the fridge. With all this other stuff that I'm drinking here this evening, basically, I am drinking my calories tonight. I probably will avoid the Pepsi this evening. What is my favorite fast food item to order at this very moment? Like, if I get any fast food anywhere, anytime, like right now. And then I guess the question is, do you consider Five Guys fast food? Do you consider Smash Burger fast food, or do you consider them something a little different? The Camelot. So I had a Smash Burger for the first time the other day. Well, this was maybe a few weeks ago. And I might it's hard to say. I might almost consider a Smash Burger better than a Five Guys burger. There's something controversial for you. If I had anything I wanted to order at this point, I would actually want to order I would like to try the wings from Hoots. You want to know who has the best shakes in the game, though? The best shakes in the game, if you're like purely talking fast food major chain. The autofocus on his camera doesn't want to stay. The best shakes in the game are from Shake Shack. Shake Shack has the best shakes in the game, hands down. Better than McDonald's, better than Chic Fil-A. Like, they're amazing shakes. Hoots is actually a offshoot of Hooters. It is a it's a kitchenless, or it's not kitchenless. It's a dining roomless Hooters, so there's like no wait staff. It's literally just a kitchen for pickup. It's something that Hooters actually um started before the incident that we've all been going through. What about DQ? DQ is pretty good. The problem with DQ is the DQ near me stopped serving food. Like, they just do ice cream now. So I can't get DQ food. So yeah, I'd like to try Hoots wings, and that's actually how they define a Hoots versus a Hooters. Hoots is just it's the offshoot brand without a dining room. I don't know if the recipes are different though. I actually would be very curious to compare the two restaurants to see if it's the same recipes. Oh, sorry guys. I want to try the wings. I mean, I remember having the wings once a long time ago, uh, with a bunch of friends. I mean, we had beer, we had wings. I mean, it was Vermont. I don't really recall if the girls were great or not. I just kind of sort of remember the food. I guess I was more interested in the food. Well, right now. I'm not going to set anything in stone for future food review. I actually want to see how well this video actually does. I see we have 6 people watching this right now. So we only have 3 likes, only 3 thumbs up. So do guys remember to hit that like? It helps the video algorithm. The comments also help. Oh, district taco review. Okay, yeah. I mean, that could definitely be a possibility. I feel it would definitely be unfair to pit district taco against Taco Bell, though. Actually, what I may do too is I'd have to pick it up, but maybe a review of the Mamba sauce that is famous here in DC. Thank you, Monica. I'm really actually happy about that. It's the same product, but I don't know if I would necessarily consider it the same quality. They, in the public view, Chick-fil-A and McDonald's kind of cohabitate the same mental space. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess if you're, I mean, sure. We could do that. Uh, but maybe they do. But maybe they don't. I don't know. It's not for me to judge. So, guys, I know on this review, this comparison here, we're pushing an hour. I know some of you probably still have to eat if you haven't eaten already. I probably should actually finish this dinner that I've ordered. I'll go 5 more minutes and answer any more questions anybody has, and then I think we will call it a show. You're the collector, Fry Daddy, host of this channel. You can judge whatever you want. The collector, yes. I have been known as the collector. And I've collected so many things in the last year. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of videos that actually need to come to Tech Talk that have not been produced yet that I need to get on it. I gotta finish this. I'm not gonna finish all these sandwiches on stream, Mapes. I mean, I can finish this bite I got, but yeah, you're right. I'm collecting chicken sandwiches tonight. So the question is did you all here tonight enjoy this stream? I am considering doing something on Sunday with a game. My girlfriend and I are still working on my overlay for a stream. She's doing a wonderful job so that things will end up looking a little bit different next time I stream versus the last time. For last time, I literally just had up the direct feed from the Xbox. We're working on something a little bit different to show to make it a little more flashy. Taz, you're soaked or you're stoked? I mean, if you're soaked, maybe you need to get a towel. I'm not sure what to do with the mic. There are a few videos with the mic where I've had it up here. You can actually go back and see those videos. If I'm playing, I probably have the mic right here. Again, I'm actually streaming this directly through YouTube at this point. I'm not streaming it through OBS. I'm not sure what happened and why I'm doing that. Mic placement is also due to the fact that right now I'm looking at the television screen, so I can uh, see your comments, where the camera is off to the side right here, and literally the screen is right here in front of me. So this is why the mic is right here. When I usually do a video, I'm normally back here, and this is where the mic is. Usually I also will adjust the mic before an actual stream. Of course, you can see over here PlayStation, Xbox games, PS3. There in the corner, there's a Series X over here. Down here, this box behind me is a PlayStation cross X circle triangle light that I would love to set up, but I'm not quite sure how to do that at this point. Wow, I mean, I can only do so much with the mic, even if I move it up there. That's the other problem. My apartment is kind of slightly tilted, so the mic doesn't stay. Like I have to start doing funny things to get the mic to stay, and I don't necessarily want it too elevated above me. And then it just does this weird angling business. So, as I said, the alternative, of course, was to is to flip this upside down and then have it come in from above, which I did in a few videos, but it didn't sound like I was close enough to the microphone. So no. Nope. Kept it pretty clean. Kept myself pretty clean too. So I didn't end up saucing myself, but I mean, I still have half a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I still have the majority of a McDonald's sandwich left. So the night's still young. I made it work, Mapes. I made it work. Eventually, what I would end up doing would be to shoot something like this with a DSLR and then have a wireless clamp mic here so that a microphone wouldn't get in the way. I've looked at one. I've looked at a Rode. I'm not putting anything down my shirt. No, it's not happening. Nothing is going down my shirt. I'm not taking off my shirt. Nothing is happening with my shirt. There's a lot of reasons for that, which I'm not going to discuss here on the channel. Zudis knows. Zudis knows why. I've discussed this with Zudis. $20. No more than 20. 40 is too much. 40 is something you share with a group, either 2 or 3 people. Because anything more than 20, especially if you got a drink with it, especially if you got 2 drinks with it, you're going to be bloated by the end. You don't want to be bloated. That's never a good feeling. Oh, you want to know what I'm going to do? Actually, we will do one more review while I'm at this because I still have shake left. Aha. No, I don't like. So unless it's a Five Guys burger or a smash burger or a rodeo burger from Burger King, because I love a rodeo burger. It's just, I mean, that's like a guilty pleasure. I do not generally enjoy a fast food burger. Those are the exceptions to the rule. I like even like I occasionally will try a burger from Buffalo Wild Wings. Terrible. Terrible. I like the concept. They have like what they call Buffalo Blue Burger. It's blue cheese. I mean, if you like blue cheese crumbles, I do. Blue cheese crumbles, bacon, lettuce, tomato. Well, actually, no tomato, but lettuce. Pickles if you want them. Of course, I always get the pickles taken off, but it's terrible otherwise. It's just not good. It's the meat is, again, the meat is dense. It's just food should not be dense. If it's dense, then you're getting muscle, but that means that that burger was really worked out. Like there should be a little bit of fat in your meat, maybe not a lot. I mean, but if it's dense and compact, like either the machine did it or they did something weird to the animal before they slaughtered it to turn it into food. And I just no. I'm slowly over time, especially as I've cooked more food. Zudis is probably going to laugh at this. I've become in some respects, a low grade food snob. DQ Flamethrower is an amazing sauce. I love it. I mean, for the one time that I've had it. Okay. So Chick-fil-A wins over this, hands down. Although, tonight this is weird. I feel like somebody ordered a Shamrock shake or something before I got my shake. See that's cleaning solution, which excuse me, gross. I think it was a Shamrock shake because it tastes like it's a little like off that off McDonald's minty taste, which is ugh. No, I don't think I let it sit for too long because I mean I have let a McDonald's shake sit for a long time on occasion where I ordered it and I just forgot it because I had another drink going, and because I'm a multiple. I mean, I double fist all the time, but I don't double fist beer. Yeah, I just I've never necessarily really had that problem. Zudis, I don't know if you can hear the squeaking of the chair. I know you sometimes do love that sound. And here we are. Google Chrome is popping stuff in my way, so I can't see what you guys are saying. That's terrible. Oh. Oh, YouTube is going to pull down this video now. All right, guys. So we're I was gonna say I don't really have anything else to say in regard to this evening. So I think we're gonna call it a stream there. I want to thank you guys, of course, for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you actually enjoyed the content. Thank you all for liking the video. Again, hopefully it does well, and we will see whether or not there is a Armand's Food Talk here shortly in the future. So thank you all. I really appreciate you being here, and I will talk to you all soon and see you in the next video.